Okay, so here we have the microbit blocks editor. This is what we will be using to devise a program for our microbit, which is here. Down here are the references or instruction categories. As you can see, they're very user-friendly and very clear and color-coded. Okay, so for this particular traffic lights activity, we will be using these pins down here, and as already identified, pin 0 will be attached to the green LED, pin 1 will be attached to amber LED, and pin 2 will be attached to the red LED. Okay, so for example, we can start the traffic light on a green light. So I've put on start, and then I need to go down here onto advanced and to pins. And I want to write pin 0, and I want that to be on. Okay, so already we can view our code, our instruction on here. Lovely, and there it is, it's on. That means the green light is on. So now the children can explain that when a pedestrian wants to cross, they press the button. And for this example here, we can use an input button A to represent that. So we go to input, and we'll say on button A pressed, and this will be representing the pedestrian crossing button. Okay, so what we want to happen is we want the green light to turn off momentarily and the amber light to turn on. So what we need to do is we need to go back down here, and we need to make sure that that is turned off. Lovely. Then we need to go and turn the amber light on. So I need to change P0 to P1. I need to turn that on. Oops. Okay, so let's review our code. Lovely. So the green light is on. I'm a pedestrian and I'm going to press the button, and there we have it, it's switched. Now to make it more realistic, we need to add pauses in. So we can go back up here to the basic category and we can put pause. So what we could do here is we could say pause for maybe, for this example, 2000 milliseconds, which is essentially 2 seconds, and it will turn off, and then we probably want another pause in between here. Let's say about, yeah, 1 second, and let's see how that works. See if we're happy with that. Okay, so press the button. Lovely. So by introducing that to the children, they should then be able to work out the rest of the code. They can apply this knowledge to the rest of the sequence. And what we also want to include in this code is we've got the lights working for the drivers. We also want something to come up on here to instruct the pedestrian what to do. So during the green light, we can maybe have a cross on here saying, instructing the pedestrian not to walk. So we can add that in here, and this is just the LED matrix board, and we can just choose exactly, we can design our light display like that, and here we go. So press play. Lovely. So the green light is on. We've got a red cross like that. Then perhaps down here, once the red light is on, we can maybe create something to signal to the pedestrian to walk. Now, this is where it gets quite fun, because obviously the children can choose their own way of signalling that. It could either be a tick, or it could just say go, or it could have arrows. This is quite great. Up here we can actually show a string, maybe walk, something like that. But these are the categories we'll be sticking with for this activity. The basic, input, loops if we want it to repeat, and pins down here.